Okay, now that we've established one important thing, that nutrition noise is loud, contradictory, and mostly unhelpful, this is where we slow it down and start noticing how much of what we believe about food isn't actually our own beliefs. Most of us didn't wake up one day and decide carbs were scary or that eating after a certain hour was a moral failure. Those ideologies were given to us. They were handed to us by doctors, our parents, magazines, diet programs, fitness influencers, TikTok strangers with ring lights. Everyone has an opinion, and somehow it all turned into rules. So before we try to fix anything, we have to notice the noise, the constant background chatter telling you how you should eat. This is where things start getting interesting, in my opinion, because beliefs and bodies are not the same thing. Your brain might say, I shouldn't have eaten that, but your body might be completely unbothered by it, or satisfied, or energized, or sometimes genuinely uncomfortable, and that matters too. Maybe you feel super bloated. The problem is, though, most of us were taught to override physical signals in favor of food rules. Eat because it's time, not because you're hungry. Stop because the plate's empty, not because you're full. Feel guilty because the label says you should. This step is about separating what you were taught to think from what you actually experienced. No judgment, just information. Instead of trying to overhaul everything at once, which never works, we're going to do small experiments. And I encourage you to share it in the community. This isn't punishment. This isn't a challenge. It's just curiosity. You know, what happens if you skip the most important meal of the day, breakfast? What happens? What happens if you eat without labeling food as good or bad? What happens if you pray over your food? This is not about religion, okay? But just speak words of healing and whatever, positivity. If that's weird and not up your alley, don't do it. Don't put it in your experiment. I'm just giving ideas. What happens if you stop halfway through your meal and actually just check in with your body? Because they give huge portions. When you go out to eat, you could save half of it and eat it tomorrow. But this isn't about doing it right. It's about collecting real data from your body instead of taking rules from somebody else, like that works for someone else's body. Now, after you've given yourself some space to experiment, this is where reflection comes in. You know, did the old rules actually hold up? Did your body react the way you were told it would? Did challenging those beliefs feel freeing or uncomfortable, or both? And here's the important part. Discomfort doesn't mean danger. Sometimes it means you're unlearning something that never served you in the first place. And this is how trust starts rebuilding, not by control, but by awareness. And once you have awareness, you're no longer at war with food. You're finally on the same team as your body.